G'day, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Welcome back to another video. Well, guys, it is all kinds of crazy. Just want to give a big shout out to my mate Britsburgh, Owen, who was talking about Mason Rudolph and the possibility of a trade. There is so much going on in the NFL and so much going on with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it feels like this needs to be addressed. Also, Devin Bush was asked yesterday. If he feels like this is his last chance to hang around with the Steelers beyond this year. And I quote, and you guys have already seen this. This has been running around the internet now for 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever it may be. But it's still something to ponder and still something to talk about. And I want to talk about it. I want to talk about the middle linebacker problem with the Steelers, because this is crazy. He says, and this we'll dissect this too. We'll figure this out. I mean, I'm still going to be in the NFL, so we'll see. Right? So we'll see. And I did use this other picture on my Steeler Nation Australia. Like, as a Steeler, I mean, it's a business. I'll still be in the NFL, so we'll see. Devin Bush looks uninterested on the field and off the field. He doesn't look like he wants to be there as a Pittsburgh Steeler, and that's a bad sign, right? That's a very bad sign. During the interview, he had his head down. He didn't care. He was just answering the questions maybe to answer them. Like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this. And, oh, you know what? I'll still be in the NFL, so what does it matter? What does it matter if I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler? He's not showing any enthusiasm, any pride to be a Steeler, and maybe he doesn't want to be there. But I'm asking the question today to you guys in this short video, and it will be short. Do you have faith? Do you have faith in Devin Bush this year in 2022? And the reason why I asked that is because I did ask you guys that. I asked you guys that the other day, and I got this response. I said, do you have faith in Devin Bush this year? And we got 109 votes total at the time of recording, right? Yes got 36%. That's pretty low. And you guys out there in the Steelers community, in Steelers Nation, said no, 64%. So Devin Bush has lost faith or is starting to lose faith with the Pittsburgh Steelers fans. And what makes it worse is interviews like that we saw yesterday, talking to reporters when he was asked, do you see yourself as a Steeler next year? And Devin Bush says, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll be here anyway. I'll be in the NFL somewhere. What does it matter? And his performance on the field is so poor at the moment. He's not reading the right routes. He's freezing when running backs come near him. He's not even trying to tackle. He's reading the wrong plays. He's not anticipating the tackle, the movement of the huddle where it's going. You know, he's not doing himself any favors this year in training camp or this year in preseason for a former round, a first rounder. The Pittsburgh Steelers got at number 10 who traded up to get him. Now, when he first came out, I think it was it 2019? Was it 2019 or 2018? I don't remember. One of those years. When he first came out as a rookie, he was fantastic to watch. That fumble recovery against the Chargers was fantastic. You know, he was all around the ball. He was speedy. He was physical. He was, doing pass breakups and things of that nature, all that kind of stuff. Ever since the injury and coming back from the injury, if that's an excuse or not, he's been played so poorly, and he's not putting himself in the right space, literally on the field and headspace as well, emotionally, to go out there and give himself the best chance to win. So it will be kind of intriguing. I'm not saying I hate the guy. I don't hate the guy at all, right? I'm just saying I want to see this guy improve and just be present on the field. He's not present on the field. Everything that happens when you see him play football, he doesn't want to tackle. He doesn't want to do the dirty work and get in there and do the tackling. So, look, I left it up to you guys the other day. I said, do you have faith in Devin Bush this year? And your response was, 10% of our Steelers audience here said, 36% said yes, and 64% said no. And that to me is kind of a worrying sign for a player. going into his last year as a Steeler, is he just here throughout the motions? But at the same time, what player's going to fill in? Can Robert Spillane fill in at that spot? Can Marcus Allen fill in? Don't know. Can Mark Robinson fill in next to Miles Jack? We've got Miles Jack, and who else? Who else do we have at middle linebacker spot? It, to me, is one of our weakest areas on our defense. Maybe that and cornerback. The defensive line looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The rotational players there look amazing. Outside linebacker looks great, except for a little bit of depth on the outside. Who's behind TJ Watt and Highsmith? We don't know, right? But middle linebacker, we all thought Devin Bush was going to be a superstar, and now his presence on the field and his presence off the field and his motivation and just where's the keenness? There's no excitement. There's no I want to be a Steeler. I definitely want to be here for the net. I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to work my hardest, trying to get, do my all to be a Pittsburgh Steeler 100%. You don't see any of that. You don't hear any of that. And the quote that he had was like, oh, man, I'm going to be in the NFL. So we'll see. There's something smug about that. And we don't do that here in Pittsburgh. We've had enough of the drama with Antonio Brown. We don't want to see that anymore. And it's just, I'm still here. I'm still going to be here. Are you? Are you still going to be here? So, yeah, guys, have you lost faith? Have you guys lost faith in Devin Bush? Anyways, guys, thank you for checking out another video from the Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate. Have a good day. I'll see you later. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.